Imagine waking up tomorrow, and everything you built is gone. Your savings, your investments, your security. The numbers in your bank account zero. The sense of safety you thought you had gone. And suddenly, all the plans you made for the future feel fragile. Lucas once had a moment like that, not because he lost everything, but because he realized something terrifying. He had money. He had status. He had a good salary. People respected him. On the outside, everything looked successful. But inside, there was a quiet fear he never talked about. But if it all disappeared, he had no real plan. No system. No structure. No confidence that he could rebuild. And that's when he asked himself a dangerous question. If I had to start from zero today, what would I actually do? And the question stayed in his mind for days. At work. At the gym. Even when he tried to relax. Because here's the truth nobody tells you. High performers are not afraid of losing money. They are afraid of losing control. They are afraid of waking up one day and realizing that their entire life depends on something fragile. And today we're going to build that control. Here, money works for you. And if you understand this, you change your financial life. Let's simplify money today. Most people think starting from zero is a disadvantage. They imagine shame, judgment, feeling behind. But Lucas discovered something shocking. When you have nothing, you are free. Free from expectations. Free from pressure to maintain an image. Free from pretending everything is fine. No lifestyle to protect. No reputation to maintain. No comfort zone to defend. And this is the kind of thing rich people do differently. They don't see zero as failure. They see it as flexibility. Because when you have nothing to lose, you can move faster than anyone. You can take risks other people are too afraid to take. You can experiment. You can fail without destroying your identity. So the first step isn't money. It's emotional. If you're starting from zero, don't panic. Get excited. Because this is your reset year. And resets are powerful. Athletes use them. Top performers use them. Because growth always starts with disruption. For years, Lucas avoided looking at his finances. He knew he was doing well. But deep inside, he also knew something was off. There were moments at night when he wondered, why do I still feel trapped if I earn this much? So one Saturday afternoon, he forced himself to face reality. He felt resistance. He wanted to postpone. He wanted distraction. But he sat down anyway. He wrote down 4 numbers. Income, expenses, assets, liabilities, and then 2 equations. Income minus expenses equals your gap. Assets minus liabilities equals your net worth. And when he finished, he realized something painful. He was working hard but not building freedom. He had built a machine that required him every single day. If he stopped, everything stopped. This is why so many ambitious people feel trapped. They earn more, but feel less free. Because they measure income, but not independence. They optimize for performance, but ignore peace. So month 1 is simple. 2 hours. 1 afternoon. Total honesty. Because what you don't measure controls you. And clarity is uncomfortable before it becomes empowering. After clarity comes identity. Lucas understood that the version of him that felt stuck could not create a free future. So he changed one thing. His inputs. He realized that every day he was being programmed. By social media. By coworkers. By society. He stopped consuming noise. He stopped following people who made him want to spend. He replaced entertainment with education. Podcasts. Audiobooks. Mentors. And at first it felt strange. Boring. even lonely. But slowly, his thinking changed. Because your brain is a machine. Poor inputs create poor decisions. Wealth inputs create wealthy outcomes. And this shift changed everything. Not overnight, but permanently. Here's where most people fail. They try to change everything forever. They create extreme plans, then quit after a week. But Lucas did something smarter. He changed everything for 10 days. No unnecessary spending.
No convenience. No impulse.
Just survival. Cooking at home. Walking instead of ordering rides. Saying no to social pressure. And this was uncomfortable. He felt awkward. He felt behind. He felt judged. But something powerful happened. He realized how much money he was leaking. Small leaks. Daily habits. Invisible costs. And more importantly, he proved to himself that he was in control. This quick win created momentum. Because personal finance is behavioral. Confidence compounds before money does. This is where Lucas separated himself from the average person. He stopped asking, "How can I save more?" and started asking, "How can I earn more?" Because deep down he knew something. There is a limit to how much you can cut. But there is no limit to how much you can earn. He identified his most valuable skill. Then he obsessed over it. He said no to distractions. He stopped trying to look productive.
No distractions. No perfection.
Just action.
Freelancing.
Negotiation. Learning fast. He made mistakes. He got rejected. He felt uncomfortable. But each week his confidence grew. Because the fastest way out of stress is income. And here's the truth. Saving is defensive. Earning is offensive. And ambitious people need offense. Once his income increased, Lucas built his emergency fund. And this changed his psychology more than his bank account. Because when you have 6 months of expenses saved, you don't fear your boss. You don't fear the economy. You don't fear change. You sleep differently. You make decisions differently. You speak differently. Security creates courage. And courage creates opportunity. This is why high performers burn out. They chase growth without building safety. They run fast, but without a foundation. But freedom requires both. Here's where most people make a mistake. They invest too early in the market. And too late in themselves. Lucas did the opposite. He invested in skills, certifications, networking, coaching. Because the highest return on investment is your earning power. And suddenly, doors opened. Better clients, better opportunities, better environments. A 10% return on small money is small. But a 50% increase in your income changes your entire life. This is the hidden lever. Only now did Lucas begin investing. Simple. Consistent. Index funds. No drama.
No guessing.
Because wealth is boring. But freedom is exciting. Every month he invested. Even when it felt slow. Even when results were invisible. And slowly something magical happened. His money began working. And this is the moment every ambitious person dreams of. The day your effort is no longer required. Here money works for you. But the biggest change wasn't financial. It was emotional. Lucas no longer feared losing everything. Because now he had a system. And that's the real secret. Wealth is not money. It's control. If you follow this plan, you won't just change your finances. You will change your relationship with fear. And next year, you won't move from survival to stability. You'll move from stability to freedom. So don't waste another year. Make this your reset. Because this is the kind of thing rich people do differently. And if you want to go deeper, watch the next video.